What's good, people? Samurai Lee here on the phone with John Wayne Hibbert. Obviously going to be talking over his fighting on the Anthony Joshua undercard 25th of June at the O2. How's everything going, Wayne? Alright, mate?
Yeah, wicked, mate. Absolutely fantastic.
How's training been?
Yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant, mate. It's been very hard. I've probably been training. It would have been, by the time the fight comes, it'll be a 12-week camp. But, you know, I've been training literally for about a good 15 weeks now, so
Yeah.
we're feeling good. Been putting some big rounds in sparring. We're working on 3.5 minute rounds with 30 seconds rest, which is getting my conditioning really good for this fight. And yeah, absolutely buzzing, mate. Buzzing for the fight. It's a great opportunity. Huge fight, sticking in the world level, and I just can't wait to actually get to fight, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a 12-round, obviously possibility of a 12-round fight for the vacant WBC silver super lightweight title. I know you're fighting Andrea Scarpa. He hasn't fought out of Italy. Do you know a lot about him?
Well, it's very tall, awkward. But obviously, like you said, he's not come out of Italy. He's the IBF Intercontinental Champion, which is pretty good. He's rated number 10 in the IBF, and I think he's one ahead of me in the European ratings. I think he's number 7 and I'm number 8. I believe that anyway. I've not really looked myself. I've been told that. Yeah. So you know, the boy can fight, but this is a massive opportunity, like you said, and I just think I'm going to have too much for him on the night, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, I've trained very hard for this fight,
And are you someone that changes your game plan for the fight, or are you just sort of go in there confident and you're good enough to do everything, you know, your whole game?
Well, you know, as a light welterweight, a 6 foot light welterweight, you don't get many of them, so obviously we've had to work on a few things. You know, I brought in some good sparring, very tall sparring in Liam Esmond. I've just finished up sparring with Adil Anwar, which has been fantastic. You know, so we've been working on things for this fight. We've seen chinks in his armour. We're going to work with, and yeah, no, I'm dead confident, mate. You know, I really believe since coming on from the Tommy Martin fight, I believe that I'm going to move on and win this fight and then move on.
Yeah, it was something I was going to touch on. Obviously, your last fight was in you know, you defeated Tommy Martin. He was undefeated at the time, I think. But there's a lot of domestic guys who are doing really well around you. Do you know, is there any? Obviously, Dave Ryan. We'd all love to see another Dave Ryan tear up. Jack Catterall's around you. You know, Tyrone Nurse. Yeah. Are they guys you'd look to be fighting, or you just want to move up now and sort of the European level?
Listen, I am what I am. I'll fight anyone, you know. But the thing is, you're boxing now, as you know, people. It's a business. You know, I'm at that point in my career now where it's a business for me, and you know, it's just like when you're coming through and you're young and you're working through and things like that. But I've got a little family. It's a business now for me, so
yeah,
I've got to look for the biggest fights I can make, or Eddie can make, and my manager Cole can make, and rock fights and the trials. You know, look, I could box Tyrone Nurse for the British, Jack Carroll. I'm pretty sure them fights could get made quite comfortably. But at this moment, I've got the opportunity. See, with their WBC, I've boxed the WBC International 5 times. I've had 5 fights for that, winning 4 of them, and losing one of them to obviously Dave Ryan. After the last fight with Tommy Martin, I spoke to the commissioner in the hotel, and he said he wanted to push me forward with the WBC. So, you know, it's an
great
opportunity.
Yeah,
it's a massive opportunity to you know, put yourself on the world level there. So
yeah, definitely.
As much as I want to fight the domestic fights, you know, if I'm getting an opportunity to sort of go one further, then why not take that? It's just, you know, it's a no-brainer, really.
Yeah, of course. Now, obviously, you want to be in the big fights.
I want to see where I can get, how far I can get. I want to see how good I am, and I want to go in with these guys and like I say, yeah, see where I can go.
Yeah, and you've
There's
got
some great fights
you've
out
got
there.
a big platform. Obviously, it's a big pay-per-view card. You've got the George Groves, Martin Murray fight. Some big fights on
It's a
that.
good fight out there.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. But obviously, it's a big platform for you to be on. Yeah, so it's a really good fight. And is that obviously WBC have given you the opportunity. Is that where you see the route you going then towards the world level? Will it all be through the WBC?
Listen, to be fair, I'm not looking at anything. I'm just fully focused on Andreas Scarpa, or whatever his name is. I'm fully focused on that. Once we get through that, we can, me and the team, Eddie, can sit down and we can talk and see where we go from there. But, winning the WBC silver sticks you on a very high platform at the world level. So
yeah, of course. And will it always be matchroom shows, do you know? Obviously, I know it was at the Copper Box in January, weren't you?
That was a matchroom show, huh?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm with matchroom, so I wouldn't. Listen, at the end of the day, Eddie's done a brilliant job on me. I think he's got me the fights. He's got me the right fights. Everything's working really well.
Yeah. You was at the Brooke Gavin. I remember the Brooke Gavin, the Brooke Gavin show you fought on in May in the O2, and that one sort of, I think a lot of people took notice of that fight, and that's when I think domestically most people started sort of realising what you're about, and it's going to be good to see you on that sort of level.
Let's have it. I'm never in a dull fight. I bring entertainment. I believe I bring entertainment. A lot of people through social media, they like to watch the way I box. So, I'm just plugging away, mate, and going and just seeing how far I can get. Really.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do. I want to just keep pushing forward, and just seeing how far I can get. This fight I'm up against Carpus. It's an hard fight. He's number 7 in European rankings and the IBF Intercontinental Champion, number 10 in the IBF for no reason.
Yeah.
He's there for a reason, and it's no easy fight. He hasn't been beaten a few years, I believe 4 years. I don't think he's been beat. So, it's not an easy fight at all. He's got that long reach. He's very tall.
Yeah.
But I'm confident enough. I've trained like a beast. I've got myself in the best shape, and I'm looking forward to it.
Who have you been sparring with? You said you've been sparring quite a lot of young, fresh guys.
Yeah, I've see what it is with this. We've been bringing in sparring that's similar to the way Scarpa boxes.
Yeah, tall.
I've been boxing, and we've had a lad down from Kent called Lewis Green. I think he's 8-0 or something. He boxed the other day. He's a good little fighter. It's the height that I've been looking for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the way the boys have been boxing. Obviously, I've been boxing, and Liam Desmond been a great bit of sparring. Charlie Driscoll, up and coming lad from Frank Warren's shows. Brilliant amateur, won 6 national titles. And Adil Anwar, I've been down for the last few days.
Yeah, good tough sparring.
Which has been really good. Yeah, it's been fantastic. And like I said, these 3.5 minute rounds with 30 seconds rest, they're brutal, mate. Especially when you're tucking in three different opponents.
Yeah, cool.
After a few rounds, fresh legs every time. It's very tough. But it's got me in fantastic shape and it's getting me ready for this fight.
And how's your weight? Are you going to have to do a lot in the last sort of week or so before the fight, or is it something?
Well, last time when I boxed Tommy Martin, we went out to Tenerife the week before. A lot of people raised a lot of people's eyebrows because something to do with water when you're flying, but it was the best I've ever made the weight. And I'm going back out there Sunday for 10 days. I'll come back on the Wednesday before the fight, because like I say, it was the best I've ever made the weight. It's the best I've ever felt. So why not do it again?
Stick with it. Yeah, exactly. If it's working for you, then yeah.
And as much as it's hard because you're away from your kids. As much as I love my kids dearly, it's nice just to be away with the boxing people and just get fully focused on the fight ahead. Like Pete, family's not a distraction, no, but there is certain distractions that come in. You know, like there's mentally days where you sort of mentally having a rest. You can't have a rest when you have a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old. You know what I mean? There's never a rest there. So that's just part and parcel. So it's good to get away, get my mind focused on this fight, and get ready. You know?
Yeah, of course. Well, listen, mate, it's been a pleasure. Obviously, I wish you luck. Hopefully, I'll bump into you at the weigh-ins, mate. And if not, I'll definitely be at the fight, 25th of June. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you back in there, mate. Thanks for your time.
Thanks ever so much. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.